In the late 90s, a young man from Daytona Beach exploded into the NBA and forever changed how we see dunking. His name? Vince Carter. Half man, half amazing. He didn't just dunk, he defied gravity. From Toronto to the Olympics, from the dunk contest to in-game posters, Vince Carter made the impossible look effortless.
With the fifth pick in the 1998 NBA draft, the Golden State Warriors select Vince Carter from the University of North Carolina. I'd like to announce a trade. Toronto has traded the rights to Antoine Jameson to Golden State for the rights to Vince Carter plus cash consideration.
Before the world knew him as Vinsanity, Carter was already turning heads at the University of North Carolina. His hang time and power were unreal. Scouts said he floated more than he jumped. When Vince arrived in Toronto, the city had never seen anything like him. The Raptors were young, unknown, and unproven, but Vince Carter gave them an identity, electricity. Every night, fans came to see what new dunk he'd pull off. Windmills, 360s, reverse jams, all in the flow of the game. It wasn't just showtime, it was domination.
Are you kidding me? Oh, that was a beautiful move by Carter. Wow.
To the trailer, Carter. There's zo Duncan nou. Vince Carter, man. Prachtige paas. The crowd stolen by Oakley. The lob. The fans got what they wanted.
Vinsanity reigns supreme.
Fans still buzzing about Vince Carter.
Why not? The pass. How does he do this?
He goes up, and Carter right there to drop it through.
Hilarious shot off, and what a follow!
Back comes Carter. Here's Carter putting. Vince Carter goes class to himself.
Then came All-Star Weekend, February 12th, 2000. The night basketball changed forever. From the first dunk, you knew this was different. A 360 windmill. Never seen like that before. Then the reverse between the legs, the elbow in the rim dunk. The crowd couldn't believe what they were watching.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's go home. Let's go home. Let's go home.
Hey, that is a reverse 360 going against the grain. That is unbelievable.
This building just exploded and perfect on the scoreboard. All right, and here is the second dunk of the night for Vince Carter. And Vince adding to the repertoire. Vince Carter finishes with a 49, and the reason is Kenny Smith, the only judge not to award a 10. What's
and he's
going
looking
on
at
there?
me because I told you he set the precedent with the first one.
This the finale on the first round for Vince Carter. Oh, it did not.
It's over. It's over, ladies and gentlemen.
The judges are coming over the table to congratulate Vince Carter. This is unheard of.
Oh my goodness gracious, it is over. Did I call it, Danny, or what?
Vince Carter with a spectacular show on this first round. All right, Vince Carter with his first on the final round.
Ladies, wait, time out. Can I take a timeout?
Have we ever seen that before?
Can I take a timeout?
I saw him rubbing his upper arm, and I was wondering what he was doing. He was just cleaning it off, making sure there was nothing slippery there, because he knew how far into the rim he was going.
Wait a moment, Dan. Have you ever seen that?
I've never seen that before. I'm not sure the guy can't go in through the rim head first.
Hey, let's see if there's a trampoline out there when he's doing this stuff. The mascot's left the trampoline out there, I think.
And it will come down to Vince Carter, who opened up with a 50. Here comes Carter and puts it down.
He goes two hands.
It wasn't a competition anymore. It was a showcase of human potential. Vince didn't just win the dunk contest. He ended it. No one wanted to follow him. Because how do you top perfection?
Vince Carter racked up a score of 98 to win the NBA.com Slam Dunk 2000 championship.
A few months later, Carter gave us the most unbelievable in-game dunk in basketball history, the 2000 Olympics. Team USA versus France, Vince Carter jumped over 7'2" Frederick Weiss, literally cleared him, and threw it down with authority. The bench erupted. The world stood still. That dunk wasn't just athletic, it was symbolic. It was America's resurgence in global basketball dominance. It was Vinsanity unleashed.
Just look at this spectacular takeoff. He jumped over his head. I mean, Frederick Weiss, you got to know, man, a guy's coming to do that, you got to take a foul.
That's like something
Watch
that
this.
was set up in a slam dunk contest.
Look at this. He scissored over his head. It's almost like, where did he go? My goodness gracious. Vince Carter, slam dunk champ. And more importantly that, a guy who now is becoming a great all-round player. The great steal. Kick in the leg.
Even as his career evolved, Vince Carter kept defying time. 22 seasons, the longest in NBA history, and even in his 40s, he was still dunking on defenders half his age. His longevity wasn't luck, it was love for the game. And every dunk, even decades later, still carried the same energy that made us fall in love with basketball in the first place.
Off the extension.
And bangs it on bang up.
With just under 3 to go in this fourth quarter. Oh, Carter with the stuff. He serves up a facial on Kanan.
Vince rising up above the oncoming.
If you loved this dive into the world of Vinsanity, make sure to like, subscribe, and tell me, what's your favorite Vince Carter dunk of all time?
At the rim.
Now on the switch as Mo Williams. Carter gets inside and throws it down. A 1-point game.
He did a good job setting a small pick and roll. And then Carter did what Carter's capable of, which is attack the rim with force.
Whole team that he wish he would have had back.
Jared Bayless on the floor, and look at Vince Carter elevates and detonates.
Kaboom! I like that one right there. He had the two-hand reverse, and this one, he hung in the air just a little bit. He said, hey, DeRozan, before you were up here dunking in the slam dunk contest, I'll put my elbow in the basket.
As Vince works on Bellinelli, just blew right by Marco. Fans on their feet, bench having too good of a time.
Yeah, now that was, everybody gets to reminisce on that one.
Half man, half amazing on that one.
After the bad pass by Gaiman, nice play.
Oh, nice move by Carter! What? Yes, he did! Half man, half amazing!
Rev it up, Vince.
Yes, here you see Vince Carter driving the lane, hanging and dunking.
Portland leads the league with 17 second chance points per game. They have 19 tonight. Drive by Carter and under his one.
If you're going to go to the hole, go like that.
They win the 50-50 ball. Can they convert? Vince to the rim. Vince Carter! You did not! That was nasty!
Half man.
Half amazing and all Grizzly. Holy cow!
Carter, oh, what a dunk by Carter, and they're on their feet here in Memphis.
Boy, that was a flashback for Vince Carter, obviously one of the all-time greats dunking the basketball, and still got a little hop.
Team that commits the second most fouls in the NBA. And Vince Carter can still high-rise.
Gordon and run him off the three.
Biggest lead of the game. Look at Vince still getting up there in Orlando.
Said, young fella, you forgot about me.
And the rev, the motorcycle rev, after the shot by Vince.
Trae Young gives it. Vince fires. No good. Herter gives it back to him, and Vince dunks it for 25,000. Welcome to the pantheon of the greatest scorers in NBA history. Vince Carter, 25,000 points, and he does it with a dunk at the buzzer.